Hey guys, welcome to Tipsy Texan season number 2. We still got our original hosts here,
Daniel and David.
All right. We still got a new member to the family. We want to welcome him. Want to introduce yourself, Mr.
What's up, everybody? My name is Ernesto.
Yeah. Ernest, we actually just randomly picked him up from the streets, you know. He was begging for money, had to sign up. Said it would work for
beer.
Work for beer. He's actually one of our good friends of ours. I've known him for a very long time. So has Danny. You know, we think he'd be a perfect addition to this podcast. So we just welcome him to the family. We want to give him a round of applause.
Yeah, guys, man. Thanks for thinking about me in this podcast. I mean, just to talk a little bit about myself, just real quick. I love beer.
There you go.
You know, I heard you guys were doing a podcast about beer, so I had to join, you know. What better way to talk about beer than here?
With your homeboys, right?
That's right.
Podcast.
Right. And the only qualification for this podcast is to love beer.
Yeah.
Right, Danny?
That and having beer.
Yeah, having beer. All right, guys. So, actually, today, guys, we want to welcome you to the show. We're actually going to switch up things right now. I remember, last time y'all were used to seeing us, go through the Tipsy Texan, Beer of the Week, which we're still going to do. But we used to go through different parts of the show where we would talk about topic of the week, and then we would talk about, Tipsy Puzzler. Fortunately, I don't know if you like that, but if you do like it, send us an email if you want us to bring it back. But for the meantime, we're just going to go ahead and review 2 beers of the week this time.
And since it's going to be 3 of us, doing a 6-pack wouldn't really work because it would only be 2 beers a person. So in season 2, we're going to do 2 6-packs. So that equals out to 4 beers per person.
Yeah, that would be tipsy.
We also want to give a shout out to Tracy. She sent us an email at tipsytexanpodcast.com. She said, "Hey guys, really miss y'all. When are y'all coming back on air? Love, Tracy." So
it's actually tipsytexanpodcast@gmail.com.
Correct.
So people actually listen to y'all?
Yeah, we have about 1,500 listener database.
Wow, look at that. Yeah.
We have a GoFundMe page, PayPal.
Mostly Texan based because we've been to all the breweries here in Houston and some out to San Antonio.
Yeah, and we love local beer.
Love it.
In this week's beer, we have a local Texas beer, and we also have an international beer.
Yeah, imported beer.
Imported.
Yeah, so today we're going to go ahead and introduce the beer first, Ernest.
Well, today we're going to be drinking, it's from Katy, Texas. I don't know if anybody is from there, but it's called Elda M, and it's a milk stout.
All right, milk stout. So, for all you guys that don't know, a milk stout is what is a milk stout? Well, milk stout it contains an important ingredient, which is lactose, right?
Yeah, I'm lactose intolerant, so watch out.
Yeah, and it's sugar derived. It's sugar derived from milk. So, since it's used, it's instead of like using hops or like wheat or something, they use the lactose. That's like the main ingredient. That's what makes a milk stout. So, I think it adds a little bit of sweetness to this beer. Taking a sip at it right now, I get that little crisp flavor in my mouth.
There's a crisp flavor, but also taste the smokiness in it. Like a cigar.
As I taste this beer, it's got a little coffee taste. I taste a hint of vanilla in there.
Yeah,
it's sweet.
Yeah, very subtle, but you can pick it up. Almost like Guinness, right? You said.
I was actually thinking about Guinness because it's it's a dark beer. The thing about Guinness, it's pretty flat. This one actually has a little bit of a fizz to it, So that's the difference that I taste.
How would y'all describe the color?
Well, yeah, it's. I obviously think it's dark, like getting it straight poured into a glass. It's nice and dark. It's got that milky coffee, foam at the top that everybody loves from a Guinness, and I like it. For not liking too much of dark beers. In that sense, like milk stouts, I could take this beer,
And, as I hold it to the light, it's very dark. Like light doesn't shine through it. Like usually, sometimes I'll do that to see how
dark,
how clear.
And it's really dark. So
like a Nigerian.
Yeah.
And the alcohol by volume is 6.89%, and the IBU, which is the bitterness unit, is 25. So it's not too high.
No, it's not.
So it's right in the middle. An IPU is usually around 40.
Yeah.
Budweiser is around 12. So 25 right in the middle.
Yeah.
And this is coming right from this beer is from the No Label Brewing Company in Katy, Texas, and they have this information about their beer. Milk stout brewed with 10 different malts, rich flavors of roasted and chocolate malts with a hint of coffee. This stout is creamy and sweet, but not overfilling.
Yeah, and I can taste it's definitely got a unique taste. Obviously, when I taste a Guinness compared to this beer, my opinion, I prefer this one over Guinness. Mainly because I think Guinness almost tastes like coffee to me, to be honest. I prefer this beer. It tastes very, very flavorful. A bunch of flavors. Looks like they took time and love to put into this beer.
Yeah, I've never had a Guinness, but this is probably the darkest beer I've had. Besides the darkest
Shiner.
Before this was Shiner and probably Siggenbach.
Yeah.
You know what this beer reminds me of? I mean, I'm looking at the label, and I don't know if that's what they're trying to depict here, but it's got a fishing boat in the front, and I guess they're trying to make you feel like, okay, you be out fishing and you could be drinking this beer, relax, chill. I could totally see myself doing this out there, just going fishing, catching some, bass, or and just drinking this beer down. That sounds nice.
Yeah, more of an adult beer, not like a wild, loud music beer.
He's faded.
This is more of a fishing with your.
It actually doesn't. What does it recommend to drink this beer, Ernest? To drink it what?
Drink it with what?
Drink it warm, right?
That's
a little warmer.
That's what actually it said. It describes here. It says, best to let this stout warm. I don't usually like warm beers. I've never really cared for anything warm in the beer.
Yeah.
But, I would try it just because it's telling me to. Maybe it'll bring out the flavor.
Yeah, well, just to be clear, what it says, warm technically means about 55 degrees Fahrenheit. Which, if you step outside...
It's pretty cold.
It's pretty cold, but, for a beer, that is getting it warm,
And let me use my temperature gauge. It's reading about 47 degrees, so we're almost there, but we're not really getting the full flavor experience.
Okay.
But this beer is available all year round, so that's one good thing, right?
Yeah. Oh, no, actually, it's only during the winter time.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Yeah.
And it's brewed here in Katy, Texas, so it's always nice to support local Texas breweries. And here in Texas, actually in the Houston area, which includes Katy, Pearland, I guess Shiner wouldn't be considered part of Houston, but it's still Texas.
It's still Texas.
We have some really nice breweries coming out with excellent beer. So,
and Beer Advocate actually rates this beer 3.68 out of 5. Personally,
not bad.
Out of 10 stars for being such a dark, and especially a milk stout, I'm going to go ahead and give this beer 7.5. Just out of my opinion, because I don't like too dark beers this much, but I would take this over Bud Light any day.
Anything over Bud Light.
Yeah.
All right, so Ernest, what is your review 1 out of 10?
So this beer, I'm gonna give it an 8.
8.
Because I like dark beers, and I like to enjoy the different subtle tastes that you get from these beers, because they add so many different ingredients into them. These dark beers. So I'm gonna give it an 8, and it was nice. The flavor was good. It made me feel like, well, maybe I'm getting a little buzzed, but it made me feel warm inside.
Oh,
Yeah. So I like it. I liked it a lot, and I would buy this beer again, and introduce it to my friends if if I get any more friends.
All right, Danny, what do you think about this beer, Danny?
Well, first of all, I think Ernest has a cold beer and a warm heart.
Yeah.
And personally, when we first started this review off, before we started the podcast, we started with
Asahi?
Asahi.
Yeah. Wait, no.
And
Crap.
Asahi is more of a light beer. And when I switched over to the Elda M Milk Stout, it tasted extremely nasty. It was just a nasty flavor. But as my palate cleansed and I started drinking it more, I'm actually liking this beer more. I enjoy dark beers, just like Ernest, more than light beers or IPAs or lagers. And I'm actually going to give this beer an 8.3.
8.3?
8.3, and after having two of these, I'm feeling kind of buzzed, which is good value for your money, I guess.
Yeah, and talking about money, how much was this? I think this was about, how much was it, Ernest, for the 6-pack?
I think it was about $10.
$10.
$10, so not bad.
Yeah.
For a local beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I'm going to be honest right off the bat. I would go ahead and recommend this to any of my friends, especially $10 a price. It is a craft beer, and it is local.
So it is considered craft beer?
Yeah, it's definitely craft because it's local brewed. It's a small brewery. So I would definitely recommend this to my friend.
Okay, let me just ask this real quick. So you're asked to go, to a friend's party, and they tell you, hey, bring a 6-pack, would you pick this out of the rest of the bunch of beers?
Yeah, I think I would.
Yeah.
I think it depends on who's going to be at the party.
Yeah. But if I knew that there was people that like dark, milky, Guinness-like beer, I would definitely take this.
Yeah. I probably wouldn't bring it to somebody that I know that's always drinking, like your typical Bud Lights or
whatever you find at the gas station.
They're gonna be like, "Oh, what is this? This is nasty." But I would bring it to somebody that likes, like us, that enjoys different types of
different
beers.
kinds of beer.
Yeah, someone well-rounded, someone that gives other beers a chance. I would definitely bring it back.
Nice.
Very good, very good. So overall, would you recommend this to your friend Ernest then?
Definite yes.
Definitely. How about you, Danny?
Another yes.
Another yes, right. So overall, I guess we can give the Elda M a good review. I give it a thumbs up, and that is approved by the Tipsy Texans here. Right?
All right, and I'm still kind of halfway done through my second beer. Next up, we're going to be reviewing the Asahi beer.
Asahi, super dry beer. So we'll be back in 1 minute, and we'll review that beer for you guys. Stay tuned.
All right, guys. Welcome, and thank you for welcome to the second part of the show.
It
is here.
It looks like that milk stout was hitting you pretty hard.
Ernest and David. And
I'm feeling good.
In the second half, we are going to be reviewing Asahi, the beer of the Japanese.
Yeah, technically
brewed in Canada.
Yeah, technically brewed in Canada, so not really Japanese. More aesthetic,
Yeah, but the beer bottle has some Japanese letters, so it makes it look cool.
So has everyone taken a sip yet?
Yeah, I'm about to right now. Hold on. I'm gonna
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I love that crisp aftertaste.
Right off the bat, I can already tell y'all what I feel about this beer. Asahi.
What do you feel?
Wait, negative or positive?
Negative.
Oh, come on.
This is a beer that it's like a Bud Light. It's a light beer. It doesn't do nothing to me. I'm more of a darker.
Well, Asahi is the Bud Light of Japan.
I hate Bud Light.
Yeah.
Well, do you hate Asahi?
Yeah, I've never drank Bud Light. I've only drank it once and never again.
Okay, well, guess what? The Asahi beer is actually brewed in Canada over the supervision of the Asahi Brewery. So technically, it's not really Japanese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's labeled
Canadian.
super dry. So, David, can you tell us what super dry means?
Well, super dry actually is something aesthetic. It actually doesn't really mean anything. Mainly, it means more like just a play on words, just like how Japanese would talk in English, basically. Super dry. I mean, it's like when a Japanese person says, "Hey, you owe me the money today." I don't know. It's just a bad play on words. It really has no meaning.
That explained it really well.
Yeah, basically, it's technically just a regular blonde lager, you know. Nothing special about it. I mean, 5.0%, you know, alcohol per volume. It's a lager. It's actually a rice lager. Yeah.
Yeah, there is nothing special about this beer.
I mean, it's available all year round.
It's more of a Japanese Budweiser.
No.
How do you say? More like a beer you buy just to say, hey guys, it has Japanese lettering on it. It's cool.
No. I mean, yeah, I would drink this. I mean, it's good. It's good overall, but like I said before, I don't like a beer that's like sold like majorly like a Bud Light.
Yeah.
I like the smaller breweries, you know, that
So you like craft beer?
I like craft beers. Yeah.
Microbrewery.
And the thing about this show is that, you know, we want to give every beer a fair chance.
Yeah, I don't mind.
You know, I'm gonna be honest, and y'all might disagree, but I still prefer this over the Bud Light because the crisp aftertaste to me, it's like refreshing. It tastes simple and not as watered down as Bud Light. To be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But for the price, I think I would choose another beer over.
Well,
this is more of a summer beer.
Yeah, take into consideration that it's imported. Even if it's from Canada, it's still imported. That's why the price is so high.
That's right. So I'll give it this. This is a type of beer where you're working outside in the hot sun.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, all day long, and you want a crisp, cool beer. You know, drink a Asahi, drink a Bud Light. You know, that's good. You know, but you're inside. You want to chill. You want to relax. Then drink a dark beer. But Asahi, you know, this is what I would drink on a hot day.
Dark beer or IPA.
Yeah. It does have that coolness taste. So
yeah, I mean, it
summer
holds.
beer.
Yeah, I feel like it holds. You know, it's the refreshing taste of it. You know, it just holds refreshment. I don't know.
So besides Bud Light and Budweiser, what beer could you compare this to?
Well, you could compare this to the Freetail Brewery Bats Out of Hells. We reviewed this a couple episodes ago.
Really?
Obviously, though,
never tasted it.
Bats Out of Hells is over the top, way better than this. But
Yeah, it's way better.
it's still in the same category.
I wouldn't compare them.
Yeah, I wouldn't compare it, but it's in the same category. It's a dark, refreshing, not too over dramatically, flavorfully blasted beer. It's more simple.
Yeah.
So I did like a quick research on the Asahi and what it is to the Japanese. And to the Japanese, it's like a Budweiser to the Americans. That's what Asahi is.
Oh,
they
okay.
own, it's at like 40% of the market as
Wow.
far as beers go.
That's a lot.
You know, and I don't like that because you take away from the smaller
the quality.
Quality, yeah. And
They're so big that they don't even have to make good beer anymore.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you were going with Asian beer, I would pick Orion.
Orion. Yeah, I'd pick Orion over this. We reviewed this a couple episodes ago too, right?
Yeah, we did.
Orion, yeah.
I'd pick Kirin beer over this. I don't know if anybody's.
I haven't tried that, but maybe we can review that.
We've never. I've personally never tried it, but Ernest has gone to the brewery in Japan and he has tasted it firsthand. So
I was actually out there once.
Yeah,
and,
so
I tried
with
tried
a bunch
their
of
beer,
geishas.
but, yeah, just gosh.
Geishas coming out of his pockets, man.
So yeah, I wouldn't recommend it to my friends.
Yeah.
so
You wouldn't recommend this beer? Okay, 1 out of 10, Daniel. What do you give this beer? Considering it's a lager, import, and wait, what was the price of this? Actually, I think I purchased this six pack,
you
right?
did.
$11. $11 for a six pack of this.
As far as price goes, I would say it's overpriced.
Yeah, you know, to be honest, me too.
As far as the score goes, I'll have to go with a 6. 5.5.
Yeah, 5.5.
Yeah. There's really nothing special about it.
Yeah.
That you can find it from a local beer. So, I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah,
it's
it is what it is.
imported. That's why you're paying the premium price, but there's nothing special about it.
All right, what do you think, Ernest?
I'm gonna give it a 4. Because it's not a bad beer. I'll tell you what, it's not a bad beer, but I've tasted beers just like this one, everywhere else. Like it's a typical type of beer,
Yeah, nothing special. Yeah.
Nothing special to it. And I always look for something special, and that's why I give this a 4.
Fair enough. Me too. Straight up, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10. And surprisingly, I'd still prefer this over Bud Light, but considering the price, if I saw this and Bud Light next to each other, I'd take Bud Light only for the price. In taste, I would take Asahi, but considering price and I'm a cheap, I'm just cheap, so I'd prefer Bud Light.
Oh, you're comparing it to Bud Light.
Yeah,
but is it more comparable to Budweiser, or is Asahi a light beer?
Well, you know what? I don't know.
Are you just going flavor wise?
I don't know. Let's ask Ernest on this one.
What are we talking about again?
Is it a light beer?
Yeah. Obviously, yeah.
I would. Yeah, probably a light beer.
It's a blonde for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, beer. Calories wise.
And what is the calories on this? I think you mentioned to me.
I think it was like 200 and
210.
210 calories.
Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, what Michelob Ultra is like 95, but technically it's like probably like 100. I mean, who cares? I mean,
would you go to Japan to try the actual homemade Japan Asahi beer? Would you do that?
Well, if it was made in Japan, I would, but it's actually made in Canada.
Yeah, this doesn't do it to me.
Yeah, you're good, man.
I think it would have a different taste in Japan, just because it originates from Japan. And they also have a nice culture and just a lot of interesting things.
That's what they talk like. I don't know.
Yeah. And we can also get some payback from Pearl Harbor.
Wow, that's
pretty deep.
That's very touchy right there. It's a touchy subject right there. But hey, I can finish this beer with no problem. I mean, there's some beers that, we reviewed, like, what was it, Los Locos? I could not finish that beer pleasantly. And at least I can down this one down with no problem. Yeah. So,
same here.
I mean, at least it's a 5. I rated it a 5, but at least I'm not rating it like a 1. Like, holy, like.
Yeah. Another good thing about this beer is that it goes good with food. You can eat food and still enjoy your food and enjoy the beer. When I take right now, I'm eating Cheetos. Crunchy, and I have to give these Cheetos a 7.7 just because Cheetos. They are cheese flavored. Maggie didn't bring the hot Cheetos.
Make sure to give her 7 lashings for that.
I will. These Cheetos go really nice with the beer. I would have preferred some tacos or like a burrito, like something fried.
Yeah, burritos down.
So I would drink this beer perhaps at a sushi bar with sake.
Nice.
You ever heard of sake bombs?
Yeah. Sake bombs, yeah. I think you've mentioned to me about that.
What is sake?
Sake, it's like
it's like the Grey Goose
Japanese
in Japan.
Version of tequila.
Oh, really?
It's Mexicans, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's strong. Yeah, it's warm. They give it to you. Yeah. They give it to you warm though. That's the difference. And then what you do is that you have like a 1 ounce cup. You put the sake in it, and then you get your larger cup, and you put your Asahi or your Kirin
or your Sapporo.
And then you just dunk it in there, and that's called a sake bomb, and it is awesome. I mean that it'll get you nice and lit. If you want to, if that's what you want,
we want to have a good time.
Ernest, you got to take us out to have one of those.
Oh, we got it. And I would recommend this place called Oishi on Richmond.
Oh yeah, that place is freaking small.
That place is small. You got to wait in line, but it's worth it because it's cheap and it's good.
Yeah, and we live in the Gallery area, so it's really
rich. We live in a condo. We pay millions for our apartment.
Well, I don't know about you, but I pay around $2,200 a month for my 1 bedroom. But it's nice.
I do the landscape, so I kind of get in for free.
Yeah,
so that's pretty. That's a plus.
Yeah, and he married the manager.
That's it.
Yeah, I'm Donald Trump's nephew, so nephew. Yeah. Anyways, guys, want to just let you know that hey, we have Ernest right here, a new member of the family. We really like this dude. Straight up, just all kidding aside, nice guy. Good attitude. Humble guy. Really looking forward to keeping him in the episodes. Hopefully, if he likes to stay, he stays. If he doesn't,
I'll tell you what. I'll stay if the viewers, the listeners, tell me to stay. That's what I care about. It's the listeners. If they tell me to stay, I'll stay.
Yeah. So guys, if you want him to stay, please hit us up at tipsytexan@gmail.com or
Tipsy Texan Podcast.
Tipsy Texan Podcast @gmail.com and our Instagram at Tipsy Texan Podcast.
And Ernest actually just moved into our apartments.
I'm pretty new
coming
here.
from a condo, so
Fresh fish.
Yeah.
Moving into an apartment. What do you think about apartments?
I like the apartments.
Do you enjoy the pool?
I love the pool. So many.
Get a lot of sun, right?
Yeah, definitely. I'll tell you what. Compared to what I was paying before, now living here I can save a little bit. I used to pay like almost $2,000 in my old apartment. Now
Arm and leg.
Yeah, now I pay almost $1,000, which is that is like way less than I used to pay. So I can save. I can
Now we can go to the cozy corner.
Basically, you have about half of what you're paying in your bank account.
Pretty much half. I would recommend this place to anyone. I'm not going to say the name because I don't want more people moving in here.
People following us.
Yeah.
Stalking us. We're so famous.
It's just us right now. I'm sorry.
And it is calm. It's not the best place in Houston to live, but it is very calm. It's affordable, and you get to have a nice time. And still,
you hear gunshots once in a while.
Yeah, you just take.
That's why you stay strapped.
Yeah, but you got to protect yourself, right?
Yeah, obviously. God, man, I think this is a successful comeback. I don't know, guys. We were off for a while, and we apologize for that. Maybe we were trying to get our life back together. I don't know.
Yeah, I apologize. My dog passed away, and also my wife. I got remarried.
Lost everything,
Yeah, but we had life insurance, so it paid out. I got about 2.5 billion in the bank, so it was.
Thanks for your support.
Yeah, thank you for the support. And onto the listener mail, we got an email from John. John wants to know, what is your favorite band of all time? Oh, never mind. I'm sorry, I read it wrong. What is your favorite band prior to the 2010 age or era?
Wait, are we just jumping into a topic?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, I don't care. Who cares, right? No one's listening.
Are we all millennials here? Yeah, right.
What is considered a millennial?
Is when you're born before 2000.
Okay.
So if you're born in 1999.
Where were you born, Ernest?
1985. So I'm 31.
Crap.
I'm old.
85.
Yeah.
I'm 92.
31. Why are you still doing this?
Because I like to be entertained. I have nothing else to live for.
But yeah, we neither. I was born in 91.
91? You're a millennial.
92.
You're a millennial.
Okay. Yeah, we're all millennials.
Yeah, we're all millennials.
So what did he ask again? Because I want to answer.
Blink-182.
That's your favorite band?
Favorite band
before 2000s.
Before 2000.
Before 2010.
Everybody heard that. He's trying to hide it. Everybody heard that. Everybody say, I forgot. White girl wasted.
Right.
Before 2010.
Sorry, my email got logged out.
Yeah, okay.
All right, favorite band before 2010. He wants to know and why. So John, here goes her answer. First, from we're gonna give David a chance, and then we're gonna give Ernest a little bit of time to think about it.
All right, first band before 2000. So Blink-182, hands down. Blink-182 just came out, punk rock, hits after hits after hits. Come on, dude. Who never heard Blink-182 and was jamming out?
All the small things.
Come on. Awesome. All right, Ernest, you're next. Come on. It's the top band. Come on.
Yeah, and then they still coming out with hits. They're still together. So
Savages, man.
Yeah. They actually just came to the Woodlands a couple of months ago.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say for me, because I was so immature when I was younger, like crazy immature. Bloodhound Gang is gonna be my favorite band.
Bloodhound Gang, bro. He's so old. I never even heard of that.
Yeah,
Same here.
If anybody here knows who they are, you're gonna understand what I'm talking about. They're super immature and just
Bloodhound Gang.
Yeah.
Do they talk about like?
Where are they from?
I don't know where they're from, but I saw
Here in
them
the
once
US?
I went to the Buzz Fest a couple of times. I saw them in concert, and they were awesome. You know, they were really cool. Just got everybody into it. They were good.
Ernest, are you comfortable?
I'm very comfortable now. Thanks for asking me. I'm very comfortable. You've made me feel very comfortable. Right
Awesome. I say we all take off our pants right now since we're so comfortable.
Yeah, and my pants. I never brought pants here. So,
Oh.
yeah.
Excellent.
Number one rule.
But yeah, that's my band, and I'm gonna stick to it.
That's pretty cool. I've never heard of them.
Yeah.
Check them
What's
out.
it called?
Google
Yeah,
them.
check 'em out.
Bloodhound Gang.
Bloodhound Gang.
Yeah. They sing that song. The roof is on fire.
Oh, that's him.
Well, they kind of.
Like a remix or a
like
cover?
like a little remix.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
And there's another one called "You and Me, Baby." There's nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do, like the Discovery Channel, something like that. Yeah.
Holy
Check
crap,
it out.
that's bad singing.
Shut up.
My ears are bleeding.
I think for me, it's gonna be Blink 182 as well.
My trigger.
Just
Come on,
because,
be original.
I mean, look at the 90s.
Yeah, man.
It was all Blink 182, American Pie, the movies. I
Yeah.
mean, that's all Blink
That's
182.
true.
American
That's
Pie,
true.
man.
I would have said that too as my second band, but yeah, I hear you.
And I don't know if y'all have heard of ICP, Insane Clown Posse.
ICUP?
ICP.
No, I never heard of that.
No,
Oh man, I really gotta pee. That's the thing about beer.
Well,
maybe that's why you're thinking about it.
It's more of it's kind of a psycho band. Their followers are called Juggalos.
Do you have to pee, Danny?
Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah? Okay.
okay, we're back on. Danny actually went to go take a quick pre-break. I thought we were recording. I just got into sort of real emotional epilogue with.
I told a lot about my life.
And
before he
unfortunately,
stopped.
you're not going to be able to hear about it.
Yeah.
So all we know about Ernest is that he's a selfish,
Chauvinistic pig.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is kind of how I would describe myself.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, we want to thank you very much for listening and tuning in to season 2 of what?
Of Tipsy Texan.
Tipsy
Podcast.
Texan podcast. Yeah.
And
Hey.
before we go, we have a question from
Another question.
Jennifer. I know Tipsy Texan Network pays for your ride, so that's one of the benefits we have as a Tipsy Texan persona. We get to choose a ride, and we get our gas paid, we get our insurance paid,
That's right.
and we also get our car note paid. So we basically drive for free. So she wants to know, what car did you choose and why? David, are you okay?
No, man.
Are you crying?
Yeah, I'm crying because it's so true.
Yeah,
I get Ernest
this
on
was
this
actually
question.
one of my dreams come true. When I was younger, when I was 17, I was driving a 1974 Corolla, and I still have it. I drive it around every now and again just to stay humble. But since Ernest just started with us this podcast this week, he actually went to pick out his car on Monday. So we're going to let him give a chance to talk.
Yeah, what car did you get, Ernest?
What car did you get, Ernest?
I got the Chrysler 300.
Oh.
Only because I like to feel like I'm rich, but yet I'm poor. That's
Like Like Paul Wall.
Like Paul Wall, yeah. You know, you get that CrossFit 300, and you can ride around, and you can feel like you got bling. You know?
Like a Bentley?
Yeah, even though I can't afford a Bentley, but...
You could have had a Bentley because Tipsy Texan Network is paying.
Yeah, I know. Well, I just started working here, so I haven't seen a check yet. I'm waiting to see a check from you guys.
Obviously, Tipsy Texan Network is paying for you.
I thought I was getting paid
What's
in
our
beer.
recording time, man? This is ridiculous.
37 minutes. So
Oh, yeah, we got to cut this short. All right, guys.
All right, so Ernest went with the Chrysler when he could have gotten with.
And so, all right, so just go ahead and try the Eldom M, and if you want to, the Asahi. You know, it's not too bad.
You can skip out.
And we want to thank you for listening, and always send your suggestions and the beers that you want us to try out at tipsytexanpodcast@gmail.com. And if you want to, you also give us your name. We'll give you a shout out on the next episode.
And it doesn't matter where you live. Always support your local breweries and your local bars.
Yeah, that's what matters. Yeah.
And I want to say, everybody, have a good night, and Tipsy
Texans out.
We just want to welcome our boy Ernest to the show, and hopefully we'll see him. Well, we will see him in future episodes.
For sure.
Yeah. So
I live here.
Hey, so
You can't get rid of me.
So we want to just say that we do recommend.
I don't think we're going to see him. We're going to hear him.
Yeah, we're going to hear him. So, hey, remember to go ahead and try the Eldma M Milk Stout.
And support your local Texas brewery.
Brewery. And if you want to, go ahead and try the Asahi, man. It's not too bad.
Nah, don't do it.
And so, you know what?